guess who went on vacation? Me. So I took leave from work to go on and travel and just enjoy myself for my 27th birthday in April. And after what feels like forever, I'm finally making a video to show you what I got up to in Ghana, Togo, and Benin Republic. I'm starting with 48 hours in Ghana, but then there'll be other videos coming up later to show you what I did in Togo and Cotonou. So make sure to subscribe and basically enjoy the video. And like I said, this was a holiday. I was here to relax. I just paid a travel company to take care of everything from my transportation to where I was going to the apartment. So all I did was basically just show myself, and they took care of the rest. I'm sorry guys, so I don't have answers to a number of questions that people asked me, but the ones that I have answers to, I will try to answer in this video. Starting first with, where did you stay in Accra? I stayed in this very beautiful, luxurious looking, minimalistic looking apartment. I absolutely loved it. It was very beautiful. Like, of all the apartments that I stayed in the 3 countries, this was the most beautiful. It's like a 3-bedroom apartment, so myself and the other people I was traveling with had like different rooms in here, and it was so good. Like the restroom, the parlor, the kitchen, we had this mini kitchen where we could cook. Everything was present apart from the water. Of course, we brought water by ourselves. So yeah, apart from that, every other thing. And this was the view from outside, and this was my beautiful travel buddy. I was with her for like most of the trip. So I hope that answers that question. And now going on to the streets of Accra. Accra was given mini Lagos. I will explain this. In all the countries or African countries that I've visited so far, there's a relaxedness that comes. There's a kind of like an ease or like a calmness that they have that Lagos, obviously, in fact Nigeria does not have, but somehow Accra has that, but it has a little bit of our hustle too. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, compared to the rest, it's a little bit like Accra. It's a little bit like Lagos. So yeah, it's a little bit like Lagos. So I was feeling the vibe of, oh, I'm still in Lagos, almost like I was still in Lagos. And I think because they also speak English here, so it also helped. I was able to communicate better here. And the first place that I went to with the rest of my travel guys, who I met on the trip obviously, was the Kwame Nkrumah Park. Now Kwame is the first president of Ghana after they gained their independence. So he has a park. In this park, he is buried here alongside his wife. In this park, there's also a museum, which we got to see, but I couldn't make videos of because they don't allow you to do that, and I cannot go to another man's country and be disobeying them, so I made sure to follow the rules. But the park was so beautiful, and because the holiday or the time I traveled was a holiday season, it was Easter holiday, so everybody was outside. Ghanaians were outside, people who were not Ghanaians, non-Ghanaians, were also outside. This is myself and a couple of people that I traveled with, listening to the tour guide. The tour guide here is a Ghanaian, a very beautiful young lady who was so much fun actually. She was fun, she was engaging with us. And you know what? Even before we told her we were Nigerians, she already said, you guys are Nigerians. So apparently there's a way we speak, you know, the same way a Ghanaian speaks, and you're like, oh, that's a Ghanaian. The same way Nigerians have their own. I find it hard to believe. I'm like, because I like to think that I speak English the way every other person speaks English, but apparently that's not true, because she was able to point out that you people are not from here. Also, I think that we have a lot of energy as Nigerians. We really do have a lot of energy. But anyways, this was the beautiful park, and this here is a burial ground. He's buried alongside his wife. Apparently they wanted to be buried together, and this here is where the museum is. Like I said before, no go area, no go, like no pictures were taken, but we're able to do pictures and all those other things outside, and we're having fun. I really did enjoy visiting here because I was acting like a tourist. I was being a tourist, they being a tourist. However, I did not like the fact that the Ghana cedis seem to have more value than the Nigerian naira, because I changed 10,000 naira to 100 Ghana cedis, and I'm like, what? I thought that with my naira I would be rich, but apparently no. It's now like maybe I should go to Ghana and start working. And then they had the audacity to still challenge our Nigerian jollof. Hey, can you imagine? This lady here from Ghana believes the Ghana jollof is better than Nigerian jollof.
Yes, it is. She is saying it so boldly in my camera. You should just say Ghana jollof is sweeter.
Yes. We are going to the next to this.
she will prepare one
We won't go back.
friend.
When you eat it, it's a lie. It's your spice.
She said we won't go back when we eat Ghana jollof.
I'm not sure who will ever win that argument, but anyways, it was all fun and vibes. Ghanaians and Nigerians always arguing. But anyways, one moment or a few moments for my outfit. I coordinated my outfit because it was giving flowy and based on where we're going. So this was the vibe, a little bit of skin and a little bit of flowiness. I loved it. I hope you love it too. And of course, I made friends, and these were a few of my friends from this trip that I hung out with. I was so excited. I don't know if you can tell that I was excited, but I was excited to have friends. So, yeah.
My, what do I call you guys? My friends on the trip. I made new friends. You know, I had a truce with my friend at home, and he said, go and make friends. Guess what, Alade? I made friends!
Yes, yes, yes. You can obviously tell that I was very excited to have found people that I could vibe with. And that's because very often we're so busy with our lives that we forget to have fun and even link up with people and make new friends. I was really excited to make friends on this trip. And then we were heading to our next location. Before that, we got into the bus and I did like my hair because it has shifted here and there. And the next location was the Black Star Square in Ghana. I feel like if you go to Ghana and you do not take pictures at the Black Star Square, you haven't gone to Ghana. Everybody who goes to Ghana for the first time visits here. It's like I didn't make the rules, but it just happened, so I had to go there. We had to be there for the culture.
Hi! Hey guys, see Yinda. Introduce
Hi
yourself.
guys, I'm Yinda Malik. I'm a UGC creator. I create content for brands. So please just go on my Instagram and check Yinda Malik. on
You
Instagram.
heard her. Go check her out, guys. We're in Ghana together.
We are in Ghana.
Woo! Niger
We are
babes
in
in
Ghana
Ghana.
and we are gonna eat Ghana jollof.
The excitement when you meet a fellow content creator in another man's land, always amazing. Anyways, this is the Black Star Square, and for Ghanaians it represents freedom when they gained their independence, and it was commissioned by Kwame Nkrumah. So we took pictures there and then we headed back to our apartment. I spent most of the time, like I said, relaxing and in this pool. Like everywhere that we had a pool, I was almost always in the pool. So I went with my swimwear and I had a good time. Like I don't know how to swim, I'm not lie. I don't know how to swim, but it doesn't matter. Who says that you have to know how to swim? And thankfully this pool was like, it's not very deep, so I could work on it. I'm not swimming here, but I'm in the water, so it was so relaxing. After all of that working and doing touristy thing, you're very exhausted. Nobody talks about how exhausting travel is, but it's very exhausting. But to be able to come back to your apartment and have this pool, that was the highlight for me. It was like a major highlight. So I spent most of my evenings in Ghana at the rooftop in the pool and just viewing. This was a view at night, and it was so good. So this is day two.
I took my way in the morning. Let me tell you what I was purging yesterday. Oh my god.
Did you go back
Did you
to buy
later
the
try that
watch?
watching?
No, but I tried Ghana jollof.
Oh, where did you buy it?
From
Okay,
up
maybe
here.
I'll do Ghana jollof. Up where?
It tastes like Nigerian jollof in the hotel now because I
that's
was
not
tired.
Ghana jollof then.
I was tired, so
We want to watch it.
yesterday from that place I told you people
They
Abi,
were already
they
there.
were ready. I thought as much, but I couldn't wait. But today I'll go and buy from
You
them.
know, I told you that we should go together.
This
but
amount
so
is
by that time,
$10.
I was too tired. I was
10 cedis rather.
exhausted.
To
But
buy the
anyways.
$10, I might want two
Did
spoons,
any
am I
of you
right?
tell me sorry when I said I was purging?
Sorry.
we said
You
sorry.
now.
Okay, you don't catch me. I like to be babied. Yes, baby me. Yes. I'm such a baby and I will not deny it. It's one of those things that I can never ever deny. And it's no surprise that I was stolen by the next day because I was eating everything. Anything. I made a pact with myself that I was going to allow myself to make friends. I was going to allow myself to live like a local, to eat things. The first time I traveled to Benin Republic, I was very safe, but this time around I was not safe, and so I ate a lot of things, and so obviously I did too. But guess what? I went with Flagyl. I traveled with Flagyl, so I was able to treat it fast and get back up. But anyways, day 2 we visited the Legon Botanical Garden. Yeah, we went zip lining and we also went canopy walking. Now this canopy walk was a lot more easier compared to what I was thinking, but I also heard that this is not the major one they have in Ghana, but this was the closest to where we're staying because we're not going to travel another 4 hours just to go to a bigger one. So we just went here, and I could not argue because, like I told you before, traveling is a lot more tedious than people actually agree. But anyways, let's not go into that. But after the canopy walk, which was a breeze, we went straight to the next action, which was zip lining. And this was us preparing for this. I've never done this before. This was the first time, so I was obviously very excited, and I had no idea what was coming, or what I was getting myself ready for. But I'm going to allow like the videos do the talking, so just watch and follow along. But I would say that I'm a very adventurous person. I like to try things. I like to try food, meet new people as much as I can, or for as long as my social battery can allow. And I definitely did that on this trip. So yeah, let's go. Oh, speaking of which, I just remember that I do not have a video of me ziplining because the person who took videos of that, I couldn't get the video. She was a Ghanaian. But anyways, I was still excited, and you would see a couple of things that I got up to in the sky. Like, I went to another man's country to go and be playing rough play. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. When mama saw it, she was like, hey, God, this girl. But what can I say? I enjoyed myself. It was fun. And I think I'll do it again. Yeah. Anyways, enough of the talking.
Focus on what you have in front. Rather than next one, okay? Yeah, both arms. Now hug it. Okay, hug it. Now with a smile. Else you get a teeth. Thank you. Where is the teeth? If you do that, that is fake. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going the wrong way. Bring your leg back. Good. Now move your left forward. No. Good. Now you can move your right. Thank you. Don't face. You're fine. Don't mind me. No. Right here. Let's go. Don't let the smile die. So, why am I smile? Even if my eyes there or not.
Prince, yeah, she said she nearly called for you. Prince, she said she nearly called for you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm expensive.
Uh-huh. She likes to hurry up. My phone is dying.
That was a good mixture of excitement and fear, but I definitely enjoyed it. And while doing that, I fell in love with that Ghana man who was instructing me. Oh my god. I love the way Ghanaians speak. Like, I actually love the way they speak. And a few times in the video, you'd hear me try to mimic them. I don't know if I did well, but I tried. I actually loved how they speak. Anyways, after that, we went on to the Labadi beach. The beach was crowded. There were a lot of people. Like I said, I think it was Easter Monday, so everybody was having a good time. Ghanaians were outside, and it was just giving. It was giving like Eleko or Oniru Beach. And then while I was there, I had the opportunity to also try out their egg and pepper and onion. It tasted like egg and pepper and onion actually. I'm not exactly sure why they love it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So I'm very indifferent because I'm not a fan of egg like that. So it just tasted like egg and pepper. Nothing special. I don't know if there's a special reason why they eat it, but me, I ate it and I was like, okay, okay. I ate it for the experience. And can I eat it again? I probably can. It was just regular food. Anyways, after that, moved on to try their palm wine. Like I said before, I was just eating and trying everything. So yeah, don't blame me. I was in for the adventure. So we had palm wine. The palm wine tasted good. I think it was fresh, so we had that. And then we moved on to the next thing, which is kinke and fish. And I think that's what it's called. The I can't remember. I think the soup is called. Is it the soup or the swallow? Anyways, this is it. This is the picture of it, and we had a bite, or I had a bite of it, and I had a good time. Then I went back home after all the trying and adventure, and that was my 48 hours in Accra, Ghana. The next day, we moved on for the next adventure. So see you guys in the next one. Bye. Today I'm doing Togo, and next week is going to be Benin Republic. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. So let's go straight to Togo. Good morning, my neighbors. Ah, good morning, beautiful people. Oh my god, this morning we're going to kind of like tour Togo, and I'm excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I finally did this. I can't really explain. Wait, this lighting is not giving. Wait, hold on. Okay, this is a bit better. But anyways, so this is 7 a.m. Well, probably 8 a.m. in Nigeria because Togo is 1 hour behind. So yeah. But anyways, I'm really excited, and I'm mostly excited because this is my first time taking leave of work in my 3-4 years of working as a corporate girlie. The first time I started working, I never even saw the importance of taking leave of work, so I never really used my work leave. And then sometimes I didn't stay at companies long enough to even unlock the leave days. So yeah, I've been here a while at my current place, and I got leave, and it's my birthday in a few days. So I just put everything together, and I planned it in such a way that my leave days plus Easter break plus my birthday, they all happen at the same time. So it's one long week of just breathing in fresh air and relaxing. I'm going to be lying if I say that, oh, I'm going to vlog everything, because on this trip, I'm trying to use less social media, make less videos, and just be present in the moment and enjoy everything. So I'm going to make videos, but very short videos here and there, just showing you a few things that I get up to. Not very detailed like some of my other vlogs, but I promise you still love it too. And yeah, I'm not using social media, so throughout the time of this video, of this period, I'm not going to be on social media. It's like a challenge that I set myself up for, and my friend is actually watching, like, let me see how long you can wait or how long you can go with this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, but I'll take videos and pictures that I can show you guys later. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a room tour. I might. My room tour go, I don't know. Let's see how I feel at the end of, I don't know, anything I feel like showing, I'll show, but I don't think I'm going to show a lot. I don't plan to show a lot. I just plan to have fun and tell you guys about the fun that I have. So if that's something you're interested in, let's go. Okay, so I didn't get around to doing a room tour, but I did take a few clips of the environment or the exterior of the hotel where we stayed in Togo. It was serene, it was beautiful, it was so quiet, it was so peaceful. Like there's something about these African countries that is so peaceful. It was really, really so peaceful. They had a swimming pool and they also had a beach behind, but I spent more time at the pool, just staying in the pool, getting all the water in my body. Yeah, just staying hydrated. It was so beautiful. I really loved it. And of course, I spent a lot of time looking at myself too. Yes, I know I'm vain, but I can't even help it. I'm such a beautiful girl. Well, after all of that was done, it was time for us to go proper out to do touristy things. So I got dressed, I did my makeup. I like to do very cool makeup. It's like makeup but no much makeup. You get what I mean? Anyways, so yeah, I was looking really cute and ready to go out. Guess who's on vacation? Me.
Oh my god, like this is giving, ooh, like I know that I'm beautiful, but you see, Jessica on vacation is even more beautiful. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, so good.
Vain much? Yes, I agree. Anyway, here's a quick OOTD before we went out of our apartment or hotel. Hi, my name is Jessica Potions, and this is my outfit of the day. I'm wearing a hat from Miniso, my sunglasses from Miniso, my wig from a vendor, my dress is from Zara, my bag is from Miniso, my rings are from. Actually, I can't remember all of this, but my shoes are from Shop Nunu, and she's a Nigerian brand. So that's it. In my head, I'm some kind of celebrity. Anyways, this was my full outfit. And of course, everybody had to take pictures and do everything that you do on vacation. And once you're going on a group like tour, you have to be ready. You have to wait for different people. So it takes a lot of patience. But once we're done with all of that, it was time for us to leave. And that's our boss over there. So we're going to be exploring and doing fun stuff. The first place was to a sort of buka. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it was for us to get food because obviously you're going to need all the energy that you're going to need for the waka waka. And this is what I got. It was given like eko and iwedu and soup and stew. Like that was it. I don't know the name. I'm so sorry. Any Togolese who watches this and wants to help me with the name, please help me. But I can't remember what it was called. But I ate it, I finished it, and I absolutely enjoyed eating it. Will I eat it again? Yes, I would, because it's not so different from our echo. I think it was maize, but I can't remember the stew. I know that the leaf was given like ewedu. But like I told you in the other vlog, I was so down for trying anything, and I'm so happy that I tried this, and I actually loved it. Even the meat was so soft. I was thinking that maybe it's even sheep I ate or lamb. I don't know. Anyways, once we're done eating, we headed over to our very next stop, which was the museum. I would say that very often these countries actually give, oh, I'm still in Lagos, because it was almost giving like streets of Lagos. And this is where the museum is located. This is also some kind of university because we met a couple of, I think Togolese students and all of that in here. And yeah, let's go.
Hello. Ah, and there goes my hat. And there goes my hat. Okay, the wind is winding, so see you guys later. Bye. Say hello. Hi.
I hope you don't get tired of seeing my face. Anyways, we made it to the museum, which is called Musée in Togo because they speak French. French is the official language in Togo. And once we were inside the museum, we couldn't take a lot of videos and pictures. I don't know what's with museums and, oh, don't take picture, don't do this. I'm like, come on. So I only took a few clips of myself in a few places because those were the places they allowed us to take videos in. They said we are preserving our ding ding ding. Anyways, I got to play this saxophone. I was just having fun.
He said, take.
Yeah, thank you. course, I took a cute couple of pictures here and there with my roomie on this trip, and obviously went to the museum, so I learned a few things about Togo. Allow me to educate you.
Okay, so I just left the museum. We just did the museum thingy, and I learned a few things about Togo. They have 41 tribes in Togo. They were colonized before, sorry, they got independence before us in the same year, but some months before us. I think it was April, they said. So apparently, some people in, is it Ife, actually are from Togo, and then they migrated, and then they were colonized by the Germans. But then after the First World War, and the Germans lost, is it Germans lost? So then English and France, that's the British and France, took over, and then they ruled for 4 years. But I think Germany ruled for about 38 years. I hope I'm getting that correct. But anyways, that was nice learning a little bit about the history of Togo. Togo is such a small country. Yeah. Anyways, that's it now. We're going to another cute place to take pictures. But anyways, I'm loving it. Loving it. We're really giving foreigners, like really foreigners, and you're looking at us like, who are these people going to us? Like I imagine, you know, like when we see Oyibo or foreign people in Nigeria, that's what we're giving them. Anyways, that aside, I think it's very cute that most people in Togo who have gone to like university, they're able to speak both English and French. I find that very interesting. Like I'm in Nigeria and I can only speak English. That's very sad. And so I'm going to make it a mission to learn how to speak French, because we're surrounded by French speaking countries, so might as well learn French. So yeah, I'm going to learn how to speak French. But anyways, that's it. Bye, see you later. Guys, I'm channeling my best like rich housewife vibe. What do you think? Is it given? Alright, okay, bye.
All of that lecture was given Jessica the explorer, Jessica the traveler, very advanced. I love it. Away from that, I had this snack. I'm going to call it a snack. It was baguette, that's bread, and then fish and hot dog and onion and egg and beans. It was just all mixed together, and I had it. See, I've said it before and I say it again. I came prepared for this trip. I came with my flagell, so I was eating. Even when people said, "Oh, I don't want it. I'm scared." I'm like, "Give me. I will eat it." And I actually enjoyed it. It was like, you know what they call on TikTok, quick snack. Yes, that was like quick snack, and I enjoyed eating it. I would definitely eat it again. Actually, I've been looking for this baguette bread. I don't know if we have it in Lagos here, but there's something very. I'm not a bread person, but I loved it. Okay, away from that, and not too far from the museum, we had the Monument de Independence. I hope I got that correctly. Monument de Independence, which was built as a tribute to Togo's independence from France on April 27th, 1960. Like I said before, we got independence in the same year, but different months. So they got in April, we got in October. So this cute place was a representation of independence for them. Now it's got me thinking, do we have anything like that in Nigeria? I'm not very sure. But most of it, they were at this location, there was some kind of construction going on. Like you can see, there were a lot of building. They were trying to put it all together because it was their independence in a few weeks. We visited, I think, ending of March, April. So they were doing a lot of construction there. So we couldn't take a lot of videos and pictures. We did what we could. We sat down because at this point we were tired. At this point I was tired. But yeah, it was very beautiful. And it's actually nice to see how people, are so grateful. I guess we're all grateful for independence. And this is me with my travel mate. Everybody saying hi, because I'm going to make you say hi. How else will you know that I am a YouTuber? And next we went to our next location. I think this was like the third location at this point. Somebody on Twitter talked about how coastal Cotonou, Togo, and most African countries are, except Lagos. And this is what she meant. Because come on, just look at, you can basically just walk into the beach from here, from where you are, anywhere, almost anywhere. It's so big, and you would think that Lagos should also be like this, but because of development and all of that, Imagine how much we have to pay to go to the beach, and it's just there for them here in Togo and Cotonou and all these other places. Ooh. Enough. Back to where we were visiting. This was called Palace de Lomé. Yes, I hope I'm getting the pronunciations rightly. This was the first presidential seat in Togo. Think about Aso as a Nigerian. So yes, this is where the president used to stay, and it was the first one built by France, I believe. And they have like a second and third where the presidency sits. But right now, this one had become like a tourist center, and it is so beautiful. Definitely, if you go to Togo, you should definitely come here, especially if you're into pictures and videos and all this kind of stuff. It was just giving everything that it was supposed to give. Even before I came here, I saw like some pictures online, and I absolutely loved it. In this place, I felt like a princess, right? I felt very princessish and very colonial and very so if that's your vibe, you should definitely check this place out. Mostly for the pictures actually. And then if you're into art as well. Remember I said it used to be like a presidential seat, but now it's become more of like a should I call it a museum? Not a museum. Yes, an art gallery. Yes, an art gallery. There are a lot of art structures, art from different places, from Nigeria, from outside the country, from Togo itself, from France, from different places have been put in here, and so it's made into an art gallery. So people just come in here, and unfortunately, I don't know how much. I can't remember how much we had to pay to get to these places. Like I said in my first video, I went with a travel company, so all of these things were catered for, and all I had to do was pay how much I had to pay. And unfortunately, I'm also not going to tell you how much I paid. But this is me here looking very cute. And a few things about Togo that I should mention. Togo also uses CFA, just like Benin Republic. And again, unfortunately, their money is slightly higher than Nigeria's naira at this point in time. But then when it comes to economic activities, Nigeria still has the upper hand, because we're a lot more into different things, our hustle and bustle. They don't have that. They're very calm, and I love it for them. I would definitely be going back to Togo some other time just to relax and go away from all the stress, because Lagos can be stressful. But back to Palace de Lomé, it was given beautiful, the art up and down. And one thing about us Nigerians, of course we're gonna make videos. We're content creators. Of course we're gonna make videos. We traveled. Of course we're gonna take pictures. Again, this is me being vain. Yes, but at this point I was actually tired. I think my powder had probably washed off at this point and all of that, but I was still looking pretty.
Baby. Oh, so this angle is way better. I'm wearing my hat all the time, guys, because the sun. I mean, I do put on like sunscreen, but it's just not enough. So yeah. All right, let's go inside.
Yeah, the sun. One thing all African countries seem to have in common is the hot sun. Togo, Ghana, Benin. The sun. And I think by the time I came back to Nigeria, I was a shade darker than when I left. No jokes. So if you're going there, make sure to go with your hat and sunscreen. Anyways, more views of Palace de Lomé. Lomé. Anyways, so beautiful, so serene. And after this, I was exhausted. But guess what? We traveled. We had to visit everywhere. So it was not the end of the day for us. The tour company had another plan. Speaking of which, traveling is not easy. But anyways, once I was done there, I'm like, you know what? I can't go to the next place without freshening up first. So I made my way back to the apartment on a bike. And it was like over like 30 minutes on the bike. But the bike was very feminine, so I loved it.
I'm having. This is their sharp man, but in a bottle. Sharp man in a bottle. Wait, so I'm back and I'm very tired. Oh, where the hell is this? I think I've lost my way in this damn hotel. Sorry, hold on.
That's another fun thing about Togo and Benin Republic, I think. They don't have nylon. everything, they don't have plastic, like everything's in a bottle, it's like eco-friendly. That's very beautiful. Anyways, once I was done refreshing, I went out and we were going karting. It was my first time karting. Yes, I was excited to try it out, which was why I left my room, because the kind of traveler that I am, right? As much as I want to do fun things, I also want to rest and relax and sleep. But then I'd never done this before, and I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So rested and got out, and this was the cart. And because I was doing it for the first time, so I had like an instructor who took me round the course. He was telling me what to do. He was like, oh, don't hit this. That's him in front of me. We had to go slow. I think we did this like 10 times, but by the 10th time I was a lot better. But for the first time I was very slow, but it was very exciting. It's one of those things you're doing like, ooh, adrenaline just kind of like gushes, and you're like, ooh, having all the fun in the world. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed doing this. If you've never done it before and you're into adventure, definitely, I think there are a few ones in Lagos, but if you're in Togo, check them out as well. I really want to give a shout out to the people who had this place, but again, I can't remember the name. I'm so sorry. If I figure it out, I will put it in the comments section. Okay, all right. So once I was done with this, after all the whole rolling and rolling, guess what I did? We went to dance. Ooh, I've met a Togolese person. Oh, I haven't really spoken about the people that I met here. Everyone I met here in Ghana, in Togo, they were really friendly. And I don't know if it's like a general thing where I would say, oh, everybody's friendly. But the people that I encountered, they were friendly. They were okay, except the fact that they like to collect more money from you as a tourist or as a traveler or as a Nigerian. But I don't think it's a damn thing, because even in Nigeria, we like to collect more money from Weibo people. So I don't know. Here's one of the cool people that we met. He worked at the go-karting center and he was teaching us how to do the tambala thingy dance. It was so cool. And hearing him talk about his ambition to come to Nigeria to be a fashionista, he has a TikTok, all of that was so cute. I think they like Nigerians. I think so. They think we have more money, because even their music, it was mostly, majorly Nigerian music that we're listening to. And I'm like, what's happening? No Togolese artists? But anyways, Nigeria to the world. Once we're done with that, we headed straight to go and eat. Yeah, we had to eat for the night, and we did not do local this time. We went to sort of like a, what's that word, a KFC, Nigerian KFC, and we did this with bike. Ooh, oh my god, I said before that the bike here was more feminine. You know how Lagos bike is so masculine, you have to jump, but this one was so easy, very comfortable. I'm sure they were thinking, who are these girls? But anyways, we had fun, and again, the environment was giving Nigeria, but we're a bit bigger than Togo. Not to disrespect anybody, but it is what it is. So we made it to, again, I call it the Nigerian or Togo KFC. We had chips, we got things to eat, we played around, took pictures, took videos, and that was the end of my 24 hours in Togo. And guess what? I will be back, Togo. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you what I got up to in Benin Republic. I hope you're ready for that. Speaking of which, it was my second time in the country. The first time I visited Cotonou, which is the commercial center of the country, and I stayed there for 4 days doing fun activities as well.
Guys, so this is Portno. What Portno? No, Babcock. Oh my god! I'm in the middle of the water. That's good. Like we're in the middle of, without data, without phone. No, we have phones, but there's nothing. We can't call nobody. But it's so nice. I mean, it's almost like Takwa Bay.
You can check that out there at the description above and in my description box. Yeah, description above. Okay. This time around though, I wanted to do more, so I visited Cotonou and Quetta. There were a lot of talk about slave trade in Quetta. It was so depressing, I can't lie. Like, thinking about the pain Africans went through, it was so sad. And this is me calling all the colonizers You all did not try at all. This is wrong. Don't be doing things like this. It was so sad. Like, I couldn't take a lot of videos and pictures like I normally would because it just felt so wrong. Looking at the places where they kept the slaves, people prayed, and how they got to the sea. It was so sad. I just took a little and I left. For the python temple, I stood outside. This is usually where people go and they put that snake or python on their neck. I was not going to do that because Quida is also known as the Jazz Republic of Africa, I believe. So why would I want to go to a country and go and carry their jazz or whatever, or voodoo like they call it? I'm like, no.
Because why am I looking for python? People just stay in this life and they decide to look for trouble. But not me. I ain't doing that shit. So I'm going to stand outside, take you pictures, and tell you guys that I was here. Just because if there's no video, it didn't happen. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.
Okay, after Quida, we went straight to Cotonou where we spent the night, and this happened while we were trying to get our apartment.
There's somebody there upstairs.
Studio.
Which one is empty? Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, which one is this one?
This is not a room. This is not a room. Let me store something.
Sheba. Which one? Stop it now.
Okay, we're going to find it. Okay.
So we're speaking English, but the staff at the hotel, they were speaking French. And it was like, It was my reminder to learn French. But once that was figured out, we all had a place to stay, thankfully. And the next day was for visiting the Amazon statue, which is in honor of the women warriors of Dahomey called Agonge. Think of the Woman King movie. I think it's now on Netflix or Prime. So if you haven't seen it, you should definitely see it. Even though the people of Benin Republic, called Beninois, yes, they're called Beninois, they feel like they weren't well represented in that movie, but it kind of like gives you an idea of women king or like woman warrior thingy. So yeah, it was nice to see the statue, and right next to that was the gravity wall, which is the longest in Africa. It just has different paintings by different people, but they're all just done so well that it looks so beautiful together. So that was really nice. And that was all we did in Cotonou before we went for ice cream. So ice cream was the last thing, and after that it was sleep and rest because the next day we're going back to Nigeria.